Breaking at 6, all lanes of I-95 are finally back open tonight in St. Johns County after a large police presence there today. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeannie Blaylock here with Anthony. He was stuck in this for what?
2 hours. Yeah. I was shooting a story in St. Augustine, was planning to be back for the 5 o'clock newscast, but because of the traffic, just made it back about 30 minutes ago. So you're seeing images from the scene on the interstate, police with their guns drawn. And we know tonight they were responding to an armed person who was going through a mental health crisis.
And we want to show you exactly where this was happening on I-95. It was between State Road 16 and also the International Golf Parkway. That stretch was totally blocked up.
That's exactly kind of in the area where I was shooting my story, which led to the traffic delays with me trying to get here tonight. Our Zach Wilcox is live nearby. And Zach, we do know that person has been taken into custody by law enforcement.
And Anthony, fortunately, they didn't report any injuries taking that person into custody. And we don't know exactly how this all happened at this point, but at least we know that they are in custody and they have been able to reopen the interstate here. But you can see even behind me now, 2 hours after that happened, it's still really backed up here. We thought that it was getting moving a little bit around 5 o'clock when we finally got here to IGP, but it's been really almost bumper to bumper at times, going north and southbound from where we're at. And I tell you what, you were having a hard time getting back to the station for the show at 5 o'clock. We were having a hard time getting here to go live at 5 o'clock. Fortunately, we were able to make it, but we didn't even go all the way down to where this incident happened because we're at IGP. And you mentioned it, IGP and State Road 16, perhaps the two biggest exits along the route in St. Johns County along I-95. So an impact to a lot of drivers right now. You can see some of the video from earlier when traffic was at a standstill and all the law enforcement that was out here as well. And we've had folks sending us videos of them just being stuck in that bumper to bumper traffic. And here we are now about 4 hours from when this thing initially started to get on our radar, and it's still an impact on all this traffic with people trying to get home. It's kind of the perfect storm of having this incident, having all those lanes shut down, and then also it being right around the time that kids were getting out of school, and also now rush hour when people are trying to make it home from work. So we've seen a lot of folks that were getting off here at the Buc-ee's, maybe trying to kill some time, fill up on some gas, so they made sure they had enough to get down there. But boy, still tough sledding out there as traffic is just now really starting to get moving. At least it's a rolling pace, because when we were trying to get down here, it took us an hour to go 8 miles. In St. Johns County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.